2020, August 23rd, 8:22 a.m. Now, the Hyksos have never, the Hyksos, Dorian, whatever cultures you want to call them, Avaris, they never forgave the fact that the Cycladic culture, the culture of cycles, interesting, the Cycladic culture of the Aegean evacuated out, knowing that their volcano was going to erupt. They went to Italy and other points west and north to evacuate out of the blast radius and the fallout from the ash from the Thera volcano, which is about 60 miles north of Crete. And Crete is the farthest south island of the Greek archipelago island chain of the Aegean period. They never the Cycladic when the Hyksos arrived. Don't do this. Don't be around here. That volcano is going to erupt and they're going to kill you. Don't be here. Back up. And what the Hyksos heard period is they're cowards who are trying to use a mythology, use the volcano thing to scare us off. That volcano is not going to erupt. They're just trying to scare us. They're afraid to sit and fight. They're so cowardly they can't fight. They can't fend us off, so they're using some fiction, there's propaganda to make us go away. And when the volcano started to actually rumble to life, it was basically too late, because by the time it started to do that, they were so lost in their arrogance that they couldn't accept the fact that they were about to die, period. As a culture, they were so lost in their arrogance, they couldn't accept it, period. Arrogance. So the Cycladic culture left, leaving the Hyksos to be destroyed, and whether the Cycladic and or the Old Kingdom came back to Egypt, and or one of the suppressed cultures that stayed in Egypt from the 18th, or one of the other enemies of the Hyksos, then the majority of the army was not in Egypt, so it was easy to take a small band of troops and retake the capital, retake the throne of the pharaoh, period. That was relatively easy, period. However, the powerful 18th Army or the Cycladic cult came back to Egypt and said, "Hi, we're in charge." Period. That begins the 18th dynasty, which the 18th dynasty then sets up, at the end of the 18th dynasty period, that sets up the Trojan War, period. The Trojan War starts from the end of the 18th dynasty, who were Aten worshippers. The whole culture, the whole 18th dynasty was most likely, but it wasn't until the last two pharaohs of that time when Akhenaten decided, "I'm not hiding being an Aten worshipper anymore," period.